I'm back live. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's because of the snow today in Ontario, but if ever you are watching me once more time, here I am. I just re-logged on. Hello, love technology and its perks. I don't know. It just quit right there. So we're just going to try this again. And if it doesn't work, I'm just going to tell you something. I'm just going to hang, like I won't log back in. It could be the weather here in Ontario. I'm not too sure. But if ever you're watching me, just say hello where you are watching from if ever you rejoined. It is January 23rd and snowy here in Ontario, very beautiful white coat. Today I'm starting with a new collection. It is called the Wildflower Birthday Suite, and it's a part of the new catalog. So it's part of this catalog right here from January to April, so you get to see a beautiful collection in there. So I did share earlier on the cards from yesterday, so if ever you could just look back on that. Sometimes it's not fun when everything decides to shut down. So very excited, love the fonts of how the words are. Birthday celebration has beautiful banners. That's kind of my style. I love those. And then on the inside, the dies are very pretty. This is the perfect for banners. You've got numbers as well. I do love the numbers as well. The coordinating paper is beautiful. I've used it so much because I've already done a class already on this one. But if you look in the catalog, page 44 and 45, you'll get to see what the collection looks like. And then on page 42, you get to see the beautiful paper. I had talked about this a little way back. What I do is I try to keep all my pieces, and I have lots because I've already used it over and over, but I keep my piece in this little tray in here, and it's like a case, a Stampin' Up case, and that's where I store all the little pieces that are like, that I could use to do my designs, my cards, whatsoever. So that's a great tip if ever you want to keep all those little pieces, because I found on the paper itself, it would fall off. And then, so that's my suggestion. I do have some leftover paper here, and when people attended my class, I did share another tip with them. So if ever you're gonna disassemble your paper, my suggestion is that you keep these little pieces right here because we are going to use them next week. So this class, these cards, I'm going to be coming on and showing you a couple of projects for these, and we are going to be using some of these pieces. So you, even if you do like me and you preserve your case, I want you to keep these pieces as extra as well. But the paper is stunning. You know I love these colors, and both sides are great. Beautiful, beautiful paper, and you see how I've used it over and over. I do have a couple of favorites, but it's a great collection. I don't know if you've ordered it. You see like every single side, like this is totally me, totally my jam. I just love it so much. So if ever you have it, we'll be crafting a couple of projects with them. I will not be live tomorrow, so I'm just letting you know right now, and just gonna start this week, and then we're gonna finish next week with a couple of cards, and I will have an offering for you as they're either in PDF or cards to go, and that's going to be suggested. I've already done a class with this collection here, and I think they like their cards, so that's going to be fun. Okay, enough chitter chatter this morning. Also, if you do order this week, because I'm featuring half the cards from, I'm doing the birthday beautiful, the butterfly class. And also I'm starting this class that we're doing today. If ever you place an order with my code, then I will ask you which collection of cards that you prefer that I send in the mail for free when you order for $75. So I'm just letting you know, because I'm not going to be sending both. It will be either one or the other. I always do about 4 cards and a box. So you'll want to choose which one that you want. So Also, I just wanted to share, there's also a scrapbooking brochure, and I just got this kit not yesterday but the day before. It comes with instructions. Some of the papers are the same, but some are very different. And I do love to scrapbook. If you don't know that about me, I used to do a club monthly. I am going to tweak it a little bit and maybe do something else and a little special. So you get to see these papers are also part of the scrapbooking brochure. The scrapping brochure I can't mail to you because it's like digital, so unless you print it, but I can email it to you. So if ever you could just say scrapbooking brochure and I will send it to you, and then you'll get to do that. So you see how pretty they are, and these only have the one side, those two sheets. As for the others, they don't. So in the sheets that were part of the catalog, this was pink. In the scrapbooking brochure, it has that beautiful color, a tint of green, which is perfect, right? And in here in the brochure, it's like this. As for when you look at the mini catalog, the difference is it has gold in it. So kind of fun, and I could show you a little piece right here so you see the difference. So both papers are great, and there's so much things that you could do. And now for the pièce of résistance, my favorite part, and it has cardstock as well, but are those big pieces. So look at these big pieces that you could cut up. Love the huge cake. And I do love, like, these don't have like the Night of Navy in them. Like, they are different and a little bit lighter, so I do love that. I love large gradings as well. It comes also with these little pieces if ever you're doing your scrapbook. So I might do something a little bit different. Look at this. And the balloons here in the kit, they're all light in my color tones compared to the balloons. If I go, I don't know if I have it closely here, but the balloons part of the catalog, which is totally different. So I do love that they switch a little bit of the color tones, going softer, which you know that's my type of colors. So just an FYI, if ever you could look into that. Okay, so card number 1 for today. We're using again some basic white. If you want to switch it for pretty and pink as a background, you may do so. This is a piece of cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 11, which I'll fold at 5 1/2. So I'm going to just go ahead here. And if ever you don't have the mini catalog from January to April, I have them in English and French. En français aussi, j'ai les catalogues. You could always message me to say that you want your copy. So here we go. We have this beautiful fold. Now I'm going to layer just right on top 4 by 5 1/4. So this is going to go right here. But before I do so, I do want to add a little bit of ink because I want to create that beautiful background. So it's pretty in pink this morning. So I don't know, did you get this collection or not? It does come available in French as well. So if ever you speak en français, you know that you could do, and how versatile, like it's birthday cards, right? You could make piles of birthday cards. So let me see, I just want to look at this. Oh, that's not too bad. And now what I'll do is I'm gonna add a little bit of ink in the background because you know I love to do that. If you don't want, and you want to keep it like a clean white look, then you just don't add with the blending brush the pink, and you don't add some little drops of ink with your blending. Blending and the blends. So the stamping blends, I use exactly the same color, so pretty and pink. And I try to keep my colors exactly like the designer series So Lucy's saying she only has the DSP from the catalog. I will have to order this paper also. Yes, and you can order the papers separately or just part of the brochure. My suggestion to you is when you log on to the Stampin' Up website, either from my account, and I will tag what the kit looks like once I do the blog post, but you just go what's new. So when you do what's new, they're all gonna pop out. So you'll get to see all the paper if you want the kit, if you want it individually, whichever you want. Now I am gonna put a piece of cardstock that will be 2 by 4, and this is just gonna lay right here on top, and this is also part of the paper, so that you see that this one comes from the mini catalog versus if ever I used it from the scrapbooking kit. Then if I wanted to have that exact same design, then I'd have to use, it would be more like in the greenish tones, which is soft seafoam. One of my favorite colors, actually. Soft seafoam doesn't look great on camera just because it's so light, but it does look great there. And then I wanted to coordinate and add a cute banner, just a little long one. And this is the cup, like it's still part of the same collection. And this one is 1/2 inch by 4. So we're just gonna layer this like on top like that. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just building slowly my design and what it will look like. And I know I'm doing light colors, but I think you get the point. You get to still see, you know, when I post the photos, sometimes it's always better. I'm going to take out stylus shape dies, and number 2 will be the one that I want. Is this number 2 or 3? I'm thinking it's number 2, yeah. So I've already gone ahead and cut it as pretty in pink, and this is just gonna layer right here. So we're building slowly. Now take your punch. Circle punch are very stapled, like, you know, like it's a staple piece that you'll want to own. And I have every single circle. So this one is 2 3/8. I actually have 2 of them, so I don't need to fly them. But this fits exactly perfectly on the inside right here. So now we have this portion. And then this is where you go in your little case and you start looking at what you would like to add to the card or the project. So I think for today, I'm either gonna add a piece of cake, a cupcake, like some sort of design like that. There's also huge cakes. There's even big pieces like exactly like this. They're so pretty. So there's lots and lots of what you can do. And I just thought, what a great idea to try to use every single piece that I own. See, little cute cupcakes. So I wanted to continue with that same look, same card. I've already stamped one greeting, and it's this one. It's called, I'm doing happy birthday, because you could build the ones that you want. And because when I go here, I always try to do the embossing ahead. So what I've gone ahead and done is I've embossed it, my happy birthday. I went into Versamark, and if it's something you'd like to know in the future, we could do it together. But it's Versamark, and then I went into the ink pad, and then I put some clear ink, and I did that beautiful peachy tone. So it's already done, and at least what happens is when you do that is you get a coat right on top of, it's like almost glary instead of just stamping. And I've already fussy cut that piece. So we're gonna layer this like this. We're gonna glue all of these pieces together. And then I went with the peach color, and I thought that we could grab one of the little flowers and also balloons. So all these pieces, you get 2 in every single pack of Designer Series paper. Now, if ever you haven't seen it, I still have some kits available from my class that you could also like join in and purchase. So if ever you could message me about this class. And I also have a designer series product share. So if ever you feel like you want a bunch of designer series paper, but you don't want to purchase the entire set, you could always ask me. I still have a couple of those as well. So the collection as coordinating gems, we are going to add a couple, and I love the different tones. They are very pretty, and they're called party dots, and I do think that they look like party dots for sure. The other thing that the collection has is this beautiful ribbon, and I'm going to tell you that this ribbon is stunning on its own. It folds. You could do pretty bows, like it's like, let's do like a big huge bow. You could wrap some gifts if you wanted to. It molds beautifully. So I'm gonna switch it sides, and this we will be using next week for sure. We might even add it today on our cards. So look at this ribbon. You see how they fluff so well. So when I sent my packs, I thought of including this beautiful ribbon as well because they're so pretty and you could just package them beautifully. I love where Stampin' Up is going with all of that. Okay, so now you see where I'm going. Let's start gluing all our pieces together. This one, I'm just gonna glue directly on. There we go. So we're just gonna add about here. And now I'm just gonna layer my second piece on top. And I went a little lower on the bottom here. Gonna layer the circles. Now you could make like piles of these cards if you started like cutting all your die cut pieces, all your little pieces as well. Like it's just gonna be quickly. So aside from one person, did anybody else order this kit yet? Like, on Saturday, I believe, we're doing a blog hop. So you'll get to see 3 more of my projects featuring this collection. So if ever you're not signed up for my blog posts by email, you might want to join in. You just go to kimmcgillis.com and then you could sign in. The first part you'll see a pop-up is for my emails, but you could also sign up for my blog and get to see that blog hop. And we're hopping with people from all across the world. So you'll get to see 3 more cards from this same collection. So I'm just giving you a heads up. You'll love that. So I'm just gonna go ahead here and add it right there. And now I'm gonna add my happy, and you see, like just adding a little bit of a different color. It's great. Oh, Paul has it. Love that. You know, you have a lot of stuff when I could furnish 2 stamp rooms, right? A stamp room here in Ontario and a stamp room in Regina. So you know, Paul, that I have lots of things. Okay, so this balloon, I think I'm just gonna separate here. And then I wanted to just add a little flower. And there's piles of different ones. Let me just see. Oh yeah, that's cute. So very pretty. Now I need your help. You know, I always ask for your help. I want to know which one of the gems should I use today. Am I going with the pretty in pink? Am I doing the pool party, or am I doing the peachy ones? I'm not sure. I need your suggestions here. And while we do that, I'm going to use part of my favorite paper to coordinate, or do I do a different one? Let's see. This could be cute. Yeah. So this is one of them. Just going to do a coordinating envelope, and as I'm going to try to check which dots you're going to be recommending. Like I said, it's been so slow, the internet here, and we have great internet. I think it's just the weather. Ha, she says all of them. Joan is saying, hey, add them all. I could actually. Just gonna go like this, and then we're gonna add this right here. What do I do? What do I do? Balmy blue. Is it balmy blue? I think it's pool party. Let's try this. Maybe like here. Here. Doing a pink at the top. Let's see. I could do one of each. So as I'm going here, I'm checking the different tones. So I think I'm going with the peach, guys. So not what I thought I'd do. But you could do the same card in every single disc colors, up to you. I just wanted it to make my greetings stand out. So there it is. Now, you know I love to make mini cards. So I thought, let's add a baby version. Okay, a little baby version. Just gonna go ahead. This is 3 by 6, and I just folded at the 3-inch mark, and then I did another one that's 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. So I'm just adding that same look right here, and it's just gonna layer on top. He says, love the peach. Yeah, me too. I think it looks great, just because I just decided, I was like, oh, I'll put all 3, and then I could just pick, right? It's a great idea. It's a great way of choosing which one to use. Today is like clean the house day, which I wish I could just stamp all day, but I have to do house cleaning. Already done a couple of loads of laundry. Here we go. And then I've just cut little baby strips, 1/4, and this one is 1/2 inch, and we could just layer on right here. Hi Annette from Petawawa. I don't know if it's snowing where you are, Annette. Our internet cut a little earlier, I'm not too sure why. So then doing the same strip just here on top. So you see how these are the opposite right now. This one has that gingham on the back, and then this time I added it to the front. And now let's see what we have here. Got a couple of favorite papers. You see this paper? It's just perfect. Perfect for cutting. So there's a lot of different layouts. So if you do like fussy cutting, you could just cut some of these little babies. If you don't like fussy cutting, my suggestion is that you just use the die cut pieces that come with the set. So you could do that. That would be a great option. I'm gonna take a bigger sheet so we could look at our color tones. Here we go, I got a bigger sheet here. So look how pretty they are. So I'm looking for something in the same color. So we're gonna go with this little guy right here. And then you just fussy cut them. So there you have it. I've already done mine, I cheated, so sorry. And then you just add these little intricate pieces on your cards to make baby coordinating cards. And then we could just choose a little greeting. I keep little envelopes in my drawer as well. And if if I wanted to do it sideways, I could do it sideways like this, or if ever I wanted the opposite way, then you could just add another piece right here. So let's do that. I'm just gonna add some adhesive. And then we're just gonna stick this one, and now it matches. When I hosted my class this week, we were talking about mini cards. I just love making mini cards, and everybody else was saying the same. I just find that you could package so much in there by adding them. So now that I've added my adhesive, I'm just gonna go around and cut these. And we're just gonna add a couple little babies right here. We're gonna stick to delicate pieces for this one. Just the tiny ones. I'm not putting any big ones. Now we have a Baker's Twine Essential Packs. I love the white. Yesterday I used the black. Today I'm just gonna do the white. And because it is so frail, you just wanna do a tiny bow. Don't go like a double bow or anything like that, because it's so frail, you'll see how tiny it is. So I'm just gonna layer it. And then I shrink it. I start with a big bow and then I just make it tiny. And then we could add just here at the bottom like this. My little coordinating envelope just here. It's darling. I think once I do the pictures, they're gonna go, oh, this is so cute. And then if you find that the gold ribbon too large, what you can also do is just grab your snips and cut it 1/4 and 1/2. Whatever you would like. It cuts so well. I feel like I need to put in their suggestion box. Could you make more colors of this ribbon? Like Stampin' Up colors? It would be so perfect for birthday packaging. Yesterday I was saying that I have some of the scrapbooking kits that I've ordered. I still want them to do wallpaper. It would be fabulous. Oh, Annette is saying that it is snowing where she is as well. So you see, I only took about 1/4 of it. Anyways, this kit is great to make banners. It is great. It's a beautiful suite that you can make banners. You could also make decor to wrap your gifts. But if we wanted to, we could just add, if you want to go like the shab look, we could add the ribbon at the bottom as well. If you don't want any shab look and don't like, I have customers that don't like ribbon. I like personally adore it. You could just add a little piece right there and tuck it there. So that's what I'm going to do with mine, but you don't have to. Less sometimes is more. I always say that. Less is more. You will fall in love with it. So I try to take an open space where there's nothing down there, and I just put a mini glue dot. I'm just gonna add this cute ribbon. Look at this, it just finishes the card so well with the envelope. And then for this one, we're also gonna add just a tiny piece of ribbon. And there you have this little baby here. We could snip a little bit the ends. So first day initiation to Wildflower Birthday. Don't forget to looking at the kit from the scrapbooking brochure. It is very good. You know I'm going to build a full class with this. You'll get to see lots of different options and lots of different projects. I thought of giving you a sneak peek for today. So if ever you do want to participate in my DSP share, you could just say share and I'll send you the information. Or if you want the class that's going to be popping in with this one, you could also say birthday class in the comments and I will just send you some details. So who doesn't need birthday cards? So we're going to build a collection of cards. Don't forget to go on my blog, kimmcgillis.com, to follow the blog hop that's going to happen on Saturday. And yeah, enjoy your day. We will see each other Monday. Bye, everyone. And sorry about that live that cut earlier today.